Hey guys, David here and welcome to the Fit Pro Daily. This week has been all about the ins and the outs of running a successful fitness business. And we started off on Monday with Sam Beagle coming on to share his experience in running his fitness business. On Tuesday then we looked at the 5 things that you really need to do to make sure you keep growing your fitness business. Then yesterday we looked at one thing that's working really well for us now to get people in the door so we can convince them to stay. What I've got coming for you today is a foundational tip, one thing that we've always strived to make sure we get it right. But before I do dive into it, if you're loving the channel, you want to know more, then do subscribe or comment below. Let us a little bit more about what you'd like to hear or see, and we'll get that done. Okay, so let's get started. What I want to talk about today is planning makes perfect. And what I mean by that is not just rushing into anything. Yesterday we were talking about creating an entry offer. You need to know, you need to plan, you need to figure out what is going to work for this offer to entice people to come in. You also need to then plan and test and trial what's going to keep those people to stay for the long term. Because if you're not planning it, if you're not trying to figure out how you're going to convince these people to initially join, to keep going, or to even just show interest in you, then you're always going to be struggling with getting those people in, converting them into clients and keeping them for the long term. So for example, let's go with yesterday's one. Yesterday it was all about coming up with the offer. So let's think about this. How long is the offer going to be? What are they going to get? Sessions, nutrition, mindset, any additional things that they're going to get? How much is the program? What is the strategy then once they're in? What is the onboarding process like? Convincing them that to stay on to the end of this trial or program, and then what is the process then to convert them to a long-term client? Once they're a long-term client, what's the process and planning then to convince them to stay for 16 months, for 2 years? So before you just launch anything right away, have some sort of plan, try and decide what wage and things you're going to do to make sure people are going to come in, stay for the long term, and build from there. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Cheers.